and welcome back to another edition of the Flufferdome. So, today we're going to be doing something a little different. I teamed up with some other Black Lolitas, and we decided to do a answer a set of questions on our experience. We're going to call it "Life as a Black Lolita," as you saw from the title. "Life as a Black Lolita," Kawaii Melanin Club. So, the other YouTubers I teamed up with, their videos will also be released at the same time, is Asami Moon, Kombucha, Jasmine Shea, Kalista from Magical Girl Me, Marina K, and Melon Bread. These are the other Black Lolitas that I've teamed up with to, show you what's going on in the Black Lolita community. All right? So, first question. What has been the reaction from family and friends? Negative, positive, extreme, or neutral? So far it's been positive. My immediate family, as in my husband and children, they all like it. They don't seem to mind, from what I can tell. My husband and I go out. I've gone out in Lolita, and he's been in normal clothes, and it's not a big deal from what I know. So, like I said, as far as I know, everybody's cool. The kids don't seem embarrassed. I've definitely asked them about it. I do keep it, more appropriate. Like, if I have to go to like their schools or anything like that, I do like tone it down if I do wear Lolita. But, I do still have some. I'm not a lifestyle, full 100% lifestyle Lolita. So I do have some plain clothes that, I can use. All right. And as far as my other family, I actually live in Georgia. I am originally from Philadelphia. So all of my other family is mostly in Philadelphia. And I have family all over the world. But for the most part, my mom likes it. She actually encourages me. She thinks it's a good idea for me to randomly greet people when I'm wearing Lolita. And the funny thing is being here in Georgia, that's a fairly normal thing, just to say hello to people for no reason. That's still truly awkward for me being from Philadelphia, where we don't talk to anyone if we don't know you. It's just how it is. It's nothing against you. I just don't know you. But anyway, yeah. So, like I said, and as far as other family goes, they really don't know what I get up to. They're not really on social medias, and I don't see them because I live here. So, there's that. Question number 2 is, what is something you think that affects Black Lolitas differently than non-Black Lolitas? And if I'm looking down, I'm just looking at notes. So in the Black community, there's this mental construct of Black people don't do that. And this goes for anything different, anything, not stereotypical Black. There's this mindset that Black people don't do that we can't expand beyond our immediate surroundings and latch on to and accept and be a part of something outside from our small communities. And that's very hurtful because that's not the truth. Like, there's so much world out here. There's so much of it. And the fact that we close ourselves off to this small area and we don't learn and expand ourselves mentally and spiritually, it's really what's the word I'm looking for? It's like, it's stunting. It's very stunting. And me growing up wanting to just on my own personal just feelings of doing things outside of the norm of what Black people do. And I'm just like, well, what exactly is this what Black people do thing? Like, and I had a friend, a Black Lolita, and she was upset that her mom is doing this to her. Her mom allows her to wear the Lolita, but at the same time berates her about it and tells her that she's not Black and she's not behaving like she's Black and she should be doing things that Black people do because this is not it. And I'm just like, that blew my mind. Like, I was grateful to have an accepting mother And, you know, for her to see, once she saw me in it and see how I look and feel in it, and then also see how people react to me, it made all the difference. And she was, I mean, not like she was against it in the first place, but she's all for it now. Like, she loves it. She thinks it's the cutest thing ever. But yeah, and it's just like, it's just it's a really bad construct to hold each other back like that when all we're trying to do is expand and learn more about this world we live in. And all things like this will do is help us to progress in the future. Just also making sure that we are moving forward as a people and not just being stuck. Yes, I live in this bubble, Lolita, quote unquote, fantasy world, but I also live in real life. I also am beginning to properly educate myself on just the world and things going on and things that I need to know about, so that way I can teach my kids things they need to know about, things that are not spoon-fed to you. You have to go find this information on your own. And I encourage everyone to do the same thing. Number 3, have you ever experienced racism while wearing Lolita, and do you think it was worse because you stood out more? All right, story time. The answer, my flat answer would be no. I'm not going to, I don't want to say the story and have it subtract from everything going on right now and the actual experiences that people are having. But I will say this for myself personally. I have not experienced direct racism outside from one time when I was, I want to say about 5th grade, and we had just moved into a very suburban neighborhood, and you know, and I was just walking around the neighborhood as normal, and these guys just drove past and just called me a N-word. And you know, and that was the first time and the only time I've ever experienced direct racism, and it was very hurtful at the time. But I've never experienced anything of that nature while wearing Lolita. I would say I feel like I'm like the odd on the spectrum of experiences while wearing Lolita, because I tend to get very pleasant responses. So yeah, I don't really have an answer for that question. So it's just no. I'm sorry if that doesn't help anyone. I'm sorry. That's just my personal experience. That's what this is about. My life as a Black Lolita. All right. All right. Next question, number 4. How do you deal with the belief that Black people shouldn't wear sweet Lolita or past colors? Example, Black people can't wear bright colors, certain colors, and they do not go well with dark skin. So, this question is really odd because personally, I really like pastels and bright colors and dark colors on darker skin. Like, it pops. You know, not saying it doesn't look good on lighter skin as well. It does. But I mean, if you put a neon print, what do they put it on? They don't put it on a white background. They put it on a black background because it pops. You know, so who made this up that these colors don't look good on Black people or on darker skinned people? That makes no sense. It makes absolutely, it's just mind blowing. Yes, find the right colors for your skin tone. Keep that in mind. Not every color works for every skin tone. Some people have more yellows. Some people have more reds. You know, it's that way. But it doesn't make any sense that you can't wear something because your skin is a particular color. That doesn't make any sense. So don't believe that. That's silly. If you put it on and you like it, if it looks good with your skin tone, you know, and it's just like not, I mean, and honestly, it's not even all about the skin tone, really, because I've seen some people wear just colors that clash with their skin tone, like it would normally wash them out, and for some reason, they're glowing. They're just glowing. I feel like it's part of all about a personal confidence you have to build. Yeah, so it's about a personal confidence you have to build within yourself and be mindful to make that decision to be confident. Like, I put this on. I know it's a little different, People are going to look at me like I'm weird. I didn't buy this at Walmart or Target, so they haven't seen it before, so they're probably going to look at me a little crazy. If you just keep in your mind to hold yourself at a specific level of confidence, people most likely won't say anything bad to you. So, yeah. Number 5. If I want to join a predominantly black Lolita community, where could I find one? So, I don't use a whole lot of the resources. I'm pretty sure there are more out there, but the only ones I'm aware of, I'm sorry, I was just looking at my notes the whole time while talking. That's so rude. I'm sorry, guys. Facebook, there is the Black Lolita community on Facebook. You can search it right in the groups, and you just got to answer a few questions and to be admitted. And that is a a black Lolita created and supported group, as well as Black Lolita community can be also found on Instagram by the same name. Yes, so Facebook, the Black Lolita community, is in the group section on Facebook, and you also have the Black Lolita community on Instagram. Those are ones that I know of that are definitely black moderated, black created. Okay. All right. Next one would be Amino. Amino is I'm actually on Amino more than any of the other groups. We do have so there's just the Lolita Amino. There's one main Lolita Amino, and that is the one I'm a part of. There are a couple other ones that aren't quite as, I'm not going to say credible, but they're kind of more wishy-washy on the rules, and I'm not going to name them. I'm not going to particularly drag them, but the main Lolita community on Amino that I'm on is I'm pretty sure it's the biggest one, and I will link it if anyone would like information on how to get that. That one you also have to answer questions, because we would like to keep out the creepers and weirdos. The entire Amino is not black operated, but we do have a Black Lolita chat within the Lolita Amino. I haven't checked if there is a Black Lolita Amino. I should go check that. And if there's not one, I'll try to create one. So I did create the Black Lolita Amino. It is not ready yet. I will keep you guys updated when it is available. There's a lot that goes into creating an Amino and setting up the rules and all of that. So, but in the meantime, we did create the Kawaii Melanin club on Amino, so you guys can definitely go join that. That is up. We are still working on it though, so it is still a work in progress, but it's up, so you guys can join that one. But yes, so those are the reasons I use. Those are the Those are the resources I use to find Black Lolita communities. And it was weird because I was just on the Amino one for a long time before I even found out about the Facebook one. So, and that Facebook one is definitely a good one. And there's also other Black J Fashion groups on Facebook as well. You will find those. There's the Black J Fashionistas. There is I believe just Black Kawaii YouTubers, I believe, which that one's not heavily as used. I believe we're going to try to get back to using that a little bit more. But they are definitely out there. You just got to search for them. Ask around if you can't find it. But they definitely exist, and you definitely can find people of like-minded, of like, hair and skin to help you with your cores, or just general support. They are out there, and it is very useful when you have people that look like you to help support you in this odd fashion choice that we've chosen. All right. And that was all the questions. But guess what? I have a bonus question. And with this bonus question, I'm actually going to do a video on this because it's something that has really been on my heart a little bit to do a video on, because I know people struggle with this. And I mean, for Black women in general, this is a really big thing. Just people of color with kinky hair this is a big thing. So the question is, natural hair in Lolita Using wigs can be annoying, so what are some ways to style hair in Lolita without using wigs? Excuse me, without the use of wigs. Let me read the question properly. All right, so as today, you can see I just have, this is a twist out. I literally just took the twist out today. I had like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I had about 9 twists total in my hair. I don't really do small twists, and then I just separate each twist maybe like 3 or 4 times, just where it naturally separates. For this full twist out, and then I do pick the roots a little bit. But like I said, I will do a tutorial on more styles. Okay, other styles you can use. You can use a wash and go at any stage, just not wet. So you can use it, well, I'm not going to say day 1 because that's usually wet. Unless you diffuse and it's dry, then, you know, but I never diffuse my wash and goes. That's useless for me. It doesn't help with shrinkage at all. It causes more shrinkage. But anyway, yeah, wash and go at any stage, not wet. You can just wear it just as it is. A lot of times, a lot of my looks, I'll insert some pictures here, will have like day 7 wash and go. Like, it's just a big afro now at this point. And that actually works. Honestly, I feel though black hair works really good with most Lolita, like if not, well, yeah, it can work with any Lolita, but for the most part, just literally our hair in its natural state or just like a basic twist out works really good with the aesthetic, and I like it. You know, I could take this and put this in like 2 puffs up here. You know, I have my little bangs, and then you could just take just a little bit and have 2 puffs right back there. See? Super cute. There are some other black Lolitas or Lolitas of color that I've seen where they're natural kinky hair with cords. And it's really beautiful. You can do it. You don't have to wear wigs. I wear wigs just for the convenience of not having to do my hair all the time. That's just what I do in my normal life in general. But also, like, you know, it just gives me a little different look. I like to change up. Just like we change our makeup, I change my hair. Put on a wig, you know, change it up. All right, braid out, twist out, wash and go, any stage. I've worn my hair in mini twists, and I've definitely wore that with several cords, and it looked fantastic. Didn't look wrong at all. Like I said, afro works, twin puffs, low puff in the back, you know, just put it all back with a nice sleek puff back there, and then you have your headpiece on the front. Or if you want to do a top puff, if you got a little side bow you want to put on, you know, or, you know, there's just so many different options you can do with your natural hair, the way it grows out of your head in Lolita fashion. You can do it. It's not going to look bad. As long as your hair is, as long as you've taken the time to neatly manage your hair in some type of way, it's going to look fine. You're going to look great. Your cord's going to look great. You know, and yeah, and that was it. So with that being said, this has been great. I hope I guys help you guys. Oh wait, I just realized I missed a question. Okay, and this is an important one. I wrote literally like a whole page on, I wrote a whole page answer for this one. How did I forget the question? Oh. Okay, so what advice would you give someone who is nervous about wearing Lolita due to their race? Yeah, I guess I kind of answered this already. You just have to implement that particular level of confidence in yourself. Do your research on the fashion. Learn how to properly put together a cord. Learn what sites are bad to buy from. Learn what sites are good to buy from. Learn what styles are what. Learn what styles are not real and made up. And, you know, and because there are a lot of them out there, like, what did someone say? Somebody said, like, it was like
Angel Devil Wolf Hybrid.
Oh, I can't remember. It was terrible. And it was bad. So just don't make up styles. They're there. The sub-styles are there for you. Sweet, gothic, old school, you know, and then you get a couple other ones in between. Don't be making up crazy stuff. Don't do it, especially if you're just starting out. don't do it. Just start with the basics. Learn the ropes, get in there, then you can expand and experiment. But once you do your research and then you have your research and your knowing to back you, you can be so much more confident in this thing rather than just going in, you know, half cocked with like just, you know, just the one article you read on Facebook. You know, like, get into it. It's a hobby. It's not just clothes. It's a hobby. It's a learning experience, and it's a craft. So you got to put some work in. And, you know, you put that work in, and I'm pretty sure you could be confident with going out and wearing it and showing it off to people. You know, it's just, you just got to put a little bit of that work in. Same thing goes with anything in life that you want to be great at. You got to put work in. That's it. So, with that being said, I don't know. I might splice this to before I do the bonus, so that way it's not at the end, because that's weird. Then that negates the bonus. Now the question I forgot is the bonus question. Yeah. Anywho, like I said, there are definitely resources out there. Hey, reach out to me. You got questions? I'll answer them the best I can. And if I can't answer them, I'll refer you to someone who can, you know? But research, your own personal research is definitely your best bet, because that way you know you read it somewhere and it's not just somebody told you and it's not just hearsay, you know? If you read it for yourself, you can believe in it rather than somebody just telling you. And that goes for everything in life. Please, 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 please take this time. Educate yourselves. Teach yourselves. Do the research. Find the information. It's out there. It's out there. And I promise you, it'll change your life. And it'll change the life of everyone you love. And that, like I said, is literally not just speaking just from a Lolita's point. That's just from a person, a human being, a black person, a person living in this current world right now. And you just have to push, and you have to educate yourself and take the opportunity to help educate your peers. Because not everybody gets exposed to the same things you may get exposed to. And that definitely can be a big help in order to bettering the community as a whole, is getting everybody on board. And I'm not just meaning just going out and yelling at random people. That being said, I'm not going to get too in depth into things. I hope that was that was enough information to get your little synapses firing, so that way you guys can get moving and do some stuff for your own. You know, do some research, learn some things, educate yourself, educate your friends and family. If they don't want to hear it, it's fine. You told them. That's it. That's it. You know, it's up to us to make a change, and change starts with educating yourselves on the truth. Okay? All right. So, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Please comment if you have had any of these experiences yourself. If any of this stuff has helped you, I hope it has. I do definitely try my best to give my personal opinions and experiences, although, they might be a little abnormal compared to, what's going on. But, this my personal experience. This is all I can speak from. My personal experience. So, yeah. All right. I hope this wasn't too long. And I will see you guys next time in the next video. Bye!